Saint Malo in Brittany, France. And the Saint Malo from the French shipping company Brittany Ferries at the pier in Saint Malo. Welcome to the fifth part of the Liner 21 series on the Stena E-Flexer series. In the previous parts, we presented both the E-Flexer series as a whole and the specific ships Galicia, Côte d'Opale, and Santonja. Back in 2024, Liner 21 was on board the Stena Ebba, which was also presented on this channel. This time, we are presenting a very special ship in this series, the Saint Malo. Although it was built based on the standard E-Flexer design, the Saint Malo is a highly individual cruise ferry specially tailored to its route. The ship is used on the Portsmouth-Saint Malo route. Over the years, this route has proven to be more of a passenger route than a freight-oriented route. For this reason, the extremely popular Brittany from 1989, a genuine cruise ferry, was already in service in the past. Evening crossings are offered from Portsmouth, arriving in Saint Malo the following morning, and during the day the ferry returns from Saint Malo to Portsmouth. Even from the outside, that Saint Malo is a special E-Flexer. While the ships of the original design are around 214 meters long, the Saint Malo is a shortened version with a length of 194.7 meters and the usual width of 27.8 meters due to restrictions in the ports of call. The ship's tonnage is 35,761 gross tons. The cruise ferry is also special in terms of its propulsion system. The Saint Malo is a hybrid ship whose propulsion system, similar to that of hybrid cars, consists of a combination of LNG combustion and electric battery motors. The two 12-cylinder dual-fuel main engines are from the Finnish manufacturer Wärtsilä, Type 12V46DF, and together develop 27,480 kilowatt or 37,362 horsepower. At sea, a service speed of 23 knots can be achieved. During local voyages, the Saint Malo uses its electric motors, which are powered by battery energy. This is noticeable to passengers on deck, as there are no exhaust fumes or strong vibrations in the ship. The battery system in 4 battery rooms comprises batteries with a capacity of 12 megawatt-hours. Some other special features of this cruise ferry can already be seen from the outside. Unlike other E-Flexers, the lower cabin deck is located on deck 6 and can be recognized by the lower row of windows along the entire length of the ship. The top vehicle deck is deck 5. Due to the limited height, only cars can be accommodated there. It can be recognized from the outside by its low front door. Deck 8 aft features a large number of luxurious Commodore-class cabins and suites, which can be recognized by the row of large portholes aft. Let's board the Saint Malo and walk from bottom to top through the passenger decks. Starting from the red staircase amidships, we find a corridor leading aft on deck 7, which, together with the lounge aft, is called a La Plage. The theme of the corridor is beach life around Saint Malo, which is depicted by numerous atmospheric historical posters and pictures. At the beginning of the area, there are large screens and a multimedia wall that passengers can use to explore their destination. The corridor itself functions as a co-working space and is also popular with passengers during the crossing. Aft, the corridor opens onto the La Plage lounge, which is particularly popular with young people. In front of the La Plage lounge is a very well-designed terrace that offers an unobstructed view of the ship's wake. Another equally impressive terrace is located one deck higher on Deck 8. There, Commodore-class passengers will find an exclusive lounge with a terrace at the stern. On Deck 7, the classic E-Flexer layout can be seen from the central red staircase towards the front. The central point is the reception area with the seating area opposite. Towards the front, the promenade leads past the duty-free shop to the main restaurant. The duty-free shop is excellently stocked and well worth a visit. Opposite is another special feature of the Saint Malo, which is an absolute treat for anyone interested in shipping. A staircase leads to the exhibition gallery on Deck 6, a very diverse exhibition about the Brittany Ferries shipping company, its employees, its ships, and its history. This kind of exhibition is almost unique on ferries and passenger ships and sets a great example for other shipping companies. One of the many highlights of this exhibition is the paintings of all Brittany ships to date. Another highlight is the tribute to the Brittany, which was previously used on the Portsmouth, Saint Malo route and was extremely popular with passengers. Even the shipyard plaque from the Brittany has found its way into the exhibition. The main restaurant, Le Littoral, is located at the front of Deck 7 and can seat 346 guests. The graphics and paintings are by René Quer. The design of the Saint Malo was also created by the Gothenburg-based design firm Figura Architecta, which designed the interior of all Stena E-Flexers. The architect responsible for the interior design of the Saint Malo is Richard Nilsson from Figura. On Deck 8, the central atrium clearly shows that the Saint Malo is a Stena E-Flexer. The ship's central bar, located here, is called Brèche Bro, which roughly translates as Brittany, my homeland in Breton. This bar can seat 236 people. The paintings in this area are by Scottish artist Alexander Goody. The works of art were previously exhibited on the predecessor ship Brittany. A total of 130 original works of art by Alexander Goody were transferred from the Brittany to the Saint Malo, ensuring that the spirit of the much-loved predecessor lives on in the new ship. The Kids Club is located on Deck 8. The self-service restaurant Le Jardin is also located on Deck 8. The area reserved for reclining chairs on the 3 Brittany ships operating on the Spain route has been converted into an extended part of the Le Jardin restaurant on the Saint Malo. The Sea Club on the front of Deck 8 is a lounge available at an extra charge, offering a particularly exclusive and peaceful travel experience. The Saint Malo has 387 passenger cabins in 16 different categories with a total of 1,399 beds. The picture shows a 4-bed outside cabin. Well done, the underside of the folded-up bed is decoratively designed and looks like a large picture. As with the other Brittany E-Flexers featured in this series, the outside decks on the Saint Malo are very well designed and offer passengers numerous opportunities to spend time on deck. The walls feature street art by Parisian street artist Retro Graffitism. Brittany Ferries is the first ferry company to give this art form such a prominent place on board its ships. The Saint Malo was built at the China merchant Jinling shipyard in Weihai, China. The new ship was delivered in October 2024. The vehicle decks have a capacity of 1,027 lane meters. This gives the Saint Malo the lowest cargo capacity of any E-Flexer to date. The reasons for this are the large gas tanks located on Deck 1, the reduced length of the ship and the use of Deck 6 as a cabin deck only. This was the fifth part of Liner 21 Stena E-Flexer series, which deals with the Saint Malo. The next part will deal with the Guillaume de Normandie, the latest Stena E-Flexer. We hope you enjoy the series and would appreciate a like and a subscription.